All right, Big Man, today's Monday. It's October 24th. Welcome to the Dog Walk presented by Barstool Sports. Snake Draft Monday. We're joined again. We just had him on in August, but we really enjoy this guy. So quick turnaround. Will Compton on the bus. Will, welcome back.
Dude, I'm fired up. Hey, and just a question, Eddie. Like, what do you say when you intro everything that you do? What are you saying, like MA?
I just say all right, bang, bang. It's just like something I didn't want to like get like a too formal or something. It's just kind of like shoot out of the gate, like and we're off kind of thing, like a
so
horse.
You're saying all right, bang, bang,
yes.
But you're saying quick.
Correct.
Like,
yes, correct.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's good to know. I'm happy to be back, boys.
What did you think? That's like a song lyric where you think you know it and then you see it, right? Or what did you think he was saying?
I don't know. I thought he was saying MM or May or something like that.
I get asked that a lot.
What's up, MA? Something. I have no clue, but I always it's like his signature move.
Yeah. It has become. It has become.
Since day one.
He's got it trademarked.
Not
being afraid to ask a question like that is, I think, a key component to why Will's as successful as he is. Because he just right out of the gate, it's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to ask the question. Good for you, Will. Welcome to the show.
Hey, when is this one coming out? Is this coming out soon?
Monday. So we're recording on Thursday, so this will be out Monday.
Oh, gotcha. Dave, question for you. How are you handling all of the backlash from the Dozen Trivia and everybody coming after you saying, calling you a cheater?
There's been a few, like it's 2 or 3 guys that just will not drop it in any manner. And they've been DMing me nonstop. Of course, they are burner accounts with like 3 followers that I'm obliging and shouldn't be, I know. I just keep asking them what they're going to give me when I prove them wrong.
And we should note, Will, you're aware that White Sox Dave, that the people who do DM him, he will sometimes respond and be like, "Hey, meet me at this bar.
This is Eddie's favorite.
If you want to hash it out, let's fight." And that's true.
No, is that true?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got to give him the whole breakdown.
Yeah. So that's happened before. That one guy has obliged. And we just told the story, so we'll tell it quickly. And it was a lot of them. He kind of got jumped. And then another guy, it turned in, they had a Jameson belly punch off.
No, that wasn't.
It was a different guy?
Two different times.
Yeah, but a different guy came up to him at the bar, told me didn't like him. So he's like, what are you going to do about it? And then they're like, all right, they agreed upon, they would go shot for shot at Jameson, and then they would go belly shots. Correct. That's
punch.
Correct.
They would punch each other in the gut.
Yeah.
That is that's classic white guy get drunk, let's slap each other in the face and punch each other in the gut.
I think I earned his respect after that. You said you know him, right?
He DM'd. I have DMs from the pic, and they were in like they did like onesie day at White Sox Park, so like they're all in onesies. And White Sox Dave you were fucked up. We talked about that. You were like arguably like one of the most fucked up you were that year.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, we just drank a lot very quickly.
You answered a DM and went at somebody and you got jumped by a group of guys?
No, that's a whole long story.
We'll tell you when you move up here. We'll tell you that when you move up.
Basically, some guy got my phone number and he kept challenging me to fight. So I said, all right, I'm at this bar. And he showed up with like 5 guys and they circled me up. So the main guy, I was like, all right, well, I'm going to get my ass kicked. So I better kick his ass before they get all on top of me. So I threw a punch at him and knocked him on his ass and then got on top of him and got a few in, and then all his buddies just whooped my ass. And then it was fine after that.
That's respectable. That's a good story. That's like a movie scene.
Yeah. But moral of the story, White Sox Dave is not against giving out bar addresses to meet him up at places to duke it out.
And he'll just put his hands underneath the table and say, I'll give you the first shot. Take it as hard as you want.
Yes, sir.
And see if they do it. Yeah.
That's his move.
Yes,
it's
sir.
a good move.
Eddie loves those stories.
I do love those. I think everyone loves it.
I do
Hey,
too.
Will, just a quick vibe check here. Is that a pumpkin cold brew? That is my...
That's a pumpkin cream cold brew.
Yeah.
It's a venti.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. I get it every day. Every day. It's Spooktober. You got to embrace the spook. Every day we're having some kind of pumpkin flavored drink, whether it's a latte, cream cold brew. You got to watch a movie. Like, I'm all about Spooktober, brother.
I hate how people make fun of pumpkin flavored anything during this time of year. I love it.
It's delicious. I'm sorry, I keep derailing everything.
It's a shame, Will. I love scary movies too. I would love to do a horror movie draft someday, but these guys they're not about it.
Fuck you.
They're not about it.
I'm not. I'm just not. It's
Yeah.
not my category.
I'm not about it.
What Dave said. I don't want to get away from what Dave said because our producer JP Hovey, Shout out Hove. But he's one of those fucking guys who hated on the pumpkin. He's like, I'm like, oh, it's Spooktober. Day one of Spooktober. I'm bringing in like lattes and the pumpkin cream cold brew. And I'll hang on, JP. You'll get to go in a second if you want to. And he's like, man, the only thing I hate about this month is everybody talking about pumpkin flavored this. He's like, that shit's overrated. I'm like, dude, no, it's fucking not. Dude. So I ordered him a pumpkin cream cold brew, extra foam. And he took a drink and he goes, hey, okay, I back up. I'm backpedaling now. That shit is awesome.
Yeah. It is awesome.
What am I wrong about?
I'll be quick. I did say it was good, and that was my first time having it. But if pumpkin spice lattes were that good, why are they only drinking 1 month out of the year? If something's truly good, you're going to drink it all year, not just a month.
Okay, explain McRib at McDonald's then, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
How about the Shamrock Shake, JP?
That too.
You're building hype. What do you mean? And when it comes back, everybody's flocking to McDonald's. McDonald's back in the headlines.
I think they should have the McRib year round.
I will say pumpkin spice lattes are a little overrated because they're a little too sweet. The pumpkin cream cold brew, you cannot go wrong with that.
I've never had the pumpkin cream cold brew. It sounds delightful.
It does sound pretty delightful.
I'm gonna try one
right
out.
pork product for the McRib, I believe.
That's what
I don't do McRibs.
I swear to God,
the pork
pumpkin
supply
cream
chain.
cold brew, extra foam. Take that one home with you.
All right.
Extra foam. All right. Will Compton. Have a big week.
I don't know why, but I just trust this guy.
You're going to drink it, and then you're going to tweet. You're going to be, hey, the pumpkin cream cold brew, those things are fire now.
I mean, I do. I like it enough to identify it on site. So, yeah, it's delicious.
Yeah.
Congratulations to White Sox, Dave, on winning the Finer Things draft.
Thank you.
Absolutely spectacular by you.
You had a good draft.
Spectacular.
Looking back, I think that you guys were drafting more just super rich people shit instead of like.
I don't know about a palate cleanser.
I don't
thought
think
that was a
so.
good pick.
Yeah, I went first class.
For the
with
most,
PJ.
I don't know.
Upon reflecting.
But today's draft is going to be the college football helmet draft. I saw Brandon Walker had his own ranking. I didn't look it up because I didn't want to know.
Didn't know it.
And I think we have our own opinions. And we decided to make it one from each Power 5 conference. And we are going to go with the primary helmet. We found that was best because if we went by specific helmet like we did for hats, then you could probably find at least one cool one that one school has done in their history.
So we're talking the iconic.
Primary, yes. We may get into some discrepancies in what we think is the primary. Mm-hmm. That's the only hiccup we may run into. Actually,
certain
I know we'll run
schools
into
are tough with that.
Yes, I know we'll run into that, but fuck it. We will just always burn that bridge when we come to it, per usual. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, let's just kind of get this thing going here. Will, producer Harry, his number 1 through 5 behind his back. What number is that?
4.
No.
Carl.
2.
Yes.
Number 1 overall.
All right, 1
I
through
was
4.
thinking 2.
1 through 4, Chief.
Just can't second guess yourself. I'll go 3.
Yes.
I'll take the second pick.
Dave.
Let's go 1.
No.
2.
Yes.
I'll take 3. Will, 1 or 2?
Fuck. 2.
Yes.
You want 4 or 5?
What do you think, JP?
I was worried.
Oh, wait, let's say snake drive. I'll get 5 and 6.
Yeah.
5.
All right, White Sox. Dave.
I'll never forget how Eddie cornered the market with the fucking pizza toppings.
That's true.
Sausage pat, baby.
That was such a. We should have worked around it. You should only have been allowed to have one meat topping, one vegetable topping.
Yeah.
Nailed it. All right, before we get underway, I do want to talk about a sponsor for this show, and that is Game Time, the exclusive ticketing partner of Barstool Sports, created by fans for fans. Game Time is a ticketing app that makes it easier than ever to score last-minute deals on tickets to sports, concerts, and shows, and they guarantee the lowest price. If you haven't given Game Time a shot yet, we don't know what you're waiting for. You guys are going to love this app. Tons of good games going on. I mean, we're about to talk about college football at depth right now. Mm-hmm. So still a lot. We got all of November, all December, bowl games, MLB playoffs, you name it.
I just used it today.
Did you? What'd you buy?
Marcus King Band tickets at Aragon.
Nice.
There you go.
Little difference. See, concerts and shows, too.
Yeah.
It's not just football, not just baseball, not just, sports.
This is the best month of sports, though.
I love the first.
You have everything going.
Yeah, if we're talking month, it's strong. I love the first weekend of May, but
Yeah. You get a big fight.
yeah, big fight, Kentucky Derby. But
Playoffs.
neither
Yeah.
here nor there. We have had tons of Barstool fans using it, hitting us up on social about the great deals they're getting. So download Game Time, go to the account tab, create a login, redeem code DOGWALK for $20 off your first purchase. Terms do apply. Download Game Time, last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. All right, here we are. Number 1, you're on the clock, Carl.
LSU. I want the yellow helmet. I want the tiger. I like the fucking purple. Don't even look at me, pal. Don't even fucking look at me, Compton.
I'm already in your fucking head.
No, because you're over here. I know what you're doing. You're smirking. Listen, purple is a color that almost never works, but when it works fucking beautifully. And the yellow and the purple with the face mask and how much detail on the tiger on the side of the helmet. LSU number 1 overall, SEC off the board.
You know why it's so aesthetically pleasing, Carl?
No.
Because purple and yellow, if my memory serves correct, are complementary colors on the color wheel, and that's why they mesh together so perfectly, like the Lakers and other yellow and purple schools. I don't know why I remember that from 5th grade art class, but I do.
And then people think you cheat at the dozen. You just got facts like that in your brain.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
It's fucked up.
That's a good
all right,
point.
now go ahead. No, shit on it. What do you hate about it, Will? You think it's a pussy pick? You think there's
I'm
better
not
SEC helmets laid on it?
No, brother.
Nah.
I just think first overall helmet off the board. You're going LSU.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're not a first round team. I just don't think they're number 1 overall material.
It's gonna be the color scheme comes out great. I want the fucking tiger. I love how they do the LSU over the tiger with the purple
I'm
face
sure
mask.
you fucking do.
And listen, I don't think there is anything that even competes on this color scheme. When this graphics we're putting up a body of work of like the best looking helmets, I think this is really going to stand out. I come in here with conviction. I had so much when we did it. Number 1 LSU. This is what I want. We'll see if I'm wrong. Chief, you don't like it.
No, that's fine. I mean, I had a top 3 that I would be happy to get one of the top 3, and they are all still 3 available. So I don't know what to do. I was hoping you would eliminate.
Carl, you got to be excited. You got to be excited if you're 2 overall right now.
I'm actually a little disappointed because I was hoping, because I don't know which one to pick, and I was hoping that he would just make my life a little easier and pick one of the big 3, at least the big 3 in my head. And
Well, it was, I had like a 2nd round grade for LSU.
Yeah.
Maybe a 3rd round grade.
Maybe a 3rd.
Maybe early 3rd to be fair. But it's,
I had it 4th.
I'm excited for this.
Thank you.
I had it
Will.
4th in the SEC.
I had it 5th.
It was not top of my SEC one. Like, again, we're all excited.
No. By this measure, as much as I don't like to admit it, it is a bad pick. If you guys had it graded 3rd, 4th round, then it is a bad pick. Much to what anybody wants to say, because a good pick is one that people want. That's a good fucking pick. And
there's a lot of helmets on the board.
I'll say this: the SEC, I think, is by far and away like. LSU's helmet could have been first in any other conference.
You think it's the deepest?
By far and away.
Okay. I don't disagree with that.
There's some thin conferences out there, and you went with the deepest one.
You're
not even the
right.
You're right.
So I think it was bad strategy, but it is a sweet helmet.
All right, then.
And sweet uniforms.
LSU, number 1 overall off the board. Shout out to Marcus Russell. Number 1 overall as well. Chief.
I'm like in a mental pretzel here because I do think that there are conferences that are very thin. So I'm gonna go with that strategy, and I'm gonna take Texas.
That was
the Longhorns, the burnt orange, the white helmet. It is. You want to talk about iconic, and there are certain schools where it's like, we're talking about like which helmet do you mean? You see that white with the burnt orange. They only need one. They only have one. It is an iconic one. I don't know who else is second in the Big 12. It's like you get a little cutesy. Maybe it's because there's been so much realignment. But while Texas is still in the Big 12, I'm taking Texas, and I think that's a worthy 1-1. I think there were 3 1-1s, and I think I got one of them.
That was going to be my pick. I'm right after you, so I'm upset you took it because I agree. I think the Big 12 is the thinnest category.
I'm pretty sure that Texas has they have a complete monopoly and trademark. I'm not actually sure. I know they don't, but they own the color. Nobody else can use them. Burnt orange.
Not sure because they don't.
I don't know if you can own.
I mean, I was speaking for dramatic effect, but like nobody else in sports uses burnt orange, even though it's such a sweet color.
Brother Ice does.
Professional, and that's not even really
That's
burnt
not
orange.
burnt.
No, we're burnt orange.
Your helmet, your
No,
hat.
listen. Now I'm gonna get into a high school argument on a national podcast, but no, the color.
I'm
in the
talking about
handbook.
professionals in
I know,
college.
Dave. It was a bad joke I made, and now I'm gonna get into this like you're my.
All right. Well, it's your
maroon and
school.
burnt orange. I know that's the.
Yeah.
So, but you said, but there's no other burnt orange, and I'm going through the list to agree with you, Dave. I cannot think the fact that I'm.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna get it
Texas,
for that
It's
one.
the sweetest fucking helmet in the game.
it's a fucking great helmet. It's a shame what's happened to that program. Like that to me is that's one of those teams that college football is better when they're like in the mix. Oh, we got like the Red River shootout. Like it's like you want them playing big games. So I hope that they get back towards like the top of
We've
college
talked
football.
about how it's really tough to be blue chip program and then die and then have a renaissance. I think Texas will do it big time once they join the SEC.
See, I'm not sure.
I wouldn't be sure. I think
I
they.
feel
I could be wrong.
I think it's gonna make you. You think that they can't compete in the Big 12, but they're gonna go to the SEC and be better.
More money. Not that they need the money.
They are the richest program in college
They have all the
football.
money.
It's a great pick. It is a great pick. It's an iconic pick. It's a historic pick. It's a helmet. It's a great logo. Simple.
It's so clean.
I'm interested to see how Eddie pivots here.
Yeah, I typically get in the most trouble here when my mind is locked on something and it gets swiped right before me. So I am scrambling a little bit. I won't lie. But needless to say, I like the pick. You're laughing.
You got an ad read?
You like the pick though? I don't got an ad read. That's
I love the pick. I'm just laughing at you because like my brain, even though I'm 5, like I'm still a little scattered. Like, okay, do I want to go? Because Big 12 is thin. Big 12 is thin. We cannot reiterate enough how shitty of a first overall pick LSU was, but that is a great second overall.
Good luck,
Hey, thank you, Will.
Good luck, buddy.
All right, I'm between 3 here. 3.
Okay.
I think when in doubt, you can never lose with class and elegance and simplicity. And with just simple number on the helmet, I'm going to go with the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Was not in my top 3.
Oh, dude, come on.
It's a great helmet. It's a great helmet. I love it. I'm a classic helmet kind of guy. It wasn't at the top 3 for me.
That's fine.
But it's a good helmet.
That's fine.
Oh, it's a better uniform than it is a helmet. The sum of the uniform is absolutely fucking 3rd overall, 2nd overall, whatever.
But I like that it has significance. If someone asks, like, hey, who's got numbers on their helmet again? Boom, Alabama. Everyone
I'll do you
knows.
one better.
Everyone knows.
No one would even have to ask that question.
Well, yeah, then that
That's
means
what
it's,
I'm agreeing with you.
It's
I
unique.
agree.
Yeah, so
I
I like
agree.
that. Nobody has that. Everyone has this script or that script or this logo or that logo. Nobody's got numbers.
I think they're like Texas had like a throwback where they had them, and then they went away from it. But it's like it is like an Alabama thing. It's cool. Any thoughts on the fact that it's like, hey, like every other school is playing for what's on the helmet, and they're playing for the number, which would be themselves. It's kind of a selfish thing. It's like it's me.
No, I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree too. I was just throwing it out there.
I think you did a great job cornering the old whites in the market. I think they're gonna love that pick.
I think so too. And listen, I like history.
Yeah,
all right, we're
me too.
talking Bear Bryant. We're talking fucking
It's never
college
changed.
football. All
Yeah.
right, we're talking Bryant Denny Stadium.
Yeah.
I like this.
You're talking student body right.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. No. I mean, I just like. All right.
I like it.
I like the pick. All right.
I like Bama. I just don't. I don't know if it's.
I think it's a top tier SEC helmet.
I'm starting to wonder if I'm going to get my top 2 the way this draft is going.
We'll see.
We'll
I
see.
feel like Alabama also has like the old helmets, like the old Riddell air pump ones. There's something about just seeing the Alabama guys take the field. It's like, I think those are out of regulation.
They never got the evolution.
Yeah, Saban doesn't.
Zeke Elliott is
Slows
now
him
wearing
down.
what I think is just a motorcycle helmet. Like that, the way his visor looks, where it's like flush with the it's like I'm like, what the fuck
I
is that?
thought
It's from the
PFT
future.
said something about, or had like a viral tweet about him looking like a transformer.
Yeah. All right. Alabama's my pick. White Sox, Dave, you're up.
This is where strategy comes into play big time. So I am hoping that I'm making a big time gamble here because I want to make a pick for strategic purposes, but I don't want to lose what I would gun for in the 2nd round should I make that pick. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go Michigan.
Michigan's great.
Just to be safe. Play it safe in the 1st round. Get that low or high floor. and high ceiling player, and that's what I'm doing here with Michigan.
Michigan is if someone took that 1-1, I would not have blinked.
So I think there's 4 that could have gone 1-1. Well, 3 because 1 we're not going to draft, which is going to piss people off. Notre Dame's not eligible.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Which, yeah, people are going to be like, how in the fuck did it?
This is where, like, I can't wait for the join a conference people on Monday. That's going to be fucking annoying.
Yeah, you're going to get a lot of that.
The Michigan helmet's been appropriate. It's all over the place. D3 teams use it, D2 schools, high school teams all over the country. You go anywhere with like a big college or big football presence, and you're going to find a school with that Wolverine pattern.
Yep.
Delaware.
I think that
Princeton.
takes away from it a little bit, though.
So can I give this con?
Oh,
I don't
No,
think
a
that takes away from it.
lot of teams use Bama's number thing
You
now.
think it's respect, Will? Is that what
Including,
you're saying?
like,
Another
blue chip
I
program.
think,
Brother,
like,
I said Michigan uses that helmet.
Michigan's the most winningest program of all time. Like their helmet is iconic. That's why other teams have that sequence of helmet, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
The wings, like it's the wings and the stripes. It's fucking awesome, and it's another one where it's like you see that even though other teams have copied it, you see it and you're like Michigan, and then someone would be like, actually that's a Delaware one.
But even if it was,
but it's like you see it and you think
you'd
Michigan
see a
first.
Delaware kind of going off what you said, but you would call Delaware's helmets the Michigan helmets.
Yeah, you would.
What are you laughing at?
What do you?
Because I think that's exactly what Chief said.
No, he not really.
That happens on this show.
Will, like if you make a good point, White Sox Dave will repeat it verbatim and then claim it as his point. That's
think
like
that's
a
hilarious.
long-standing
That's
thing.
awesome.
Yeah.
So can I con this the way you con mine with uniforms? Because the way, listen, no brand has taken over uniform in a better way than Jumpman has taken over Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
They're fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's it's one of the coolest uniforms in sports now. Just simply adding the Jordan logo.
Yeah.
And we just see a shitty fucking right L. I'd like to see some Jumpman, like just maybe a little MJ on the helmet.
Okay. I don't think they make helmets.
Well, just give me a little
sticker?
placard. Just give me a little sticker.
Maybe they should for like good plays instead of having like their sticker should just be the Jumpman.
Give me a little Jumpman.
I think I liked those uniforms in totality better when they had the yellow pants, like back like the Tom Brady, Drew Henson, like that
Do
era.
they not have those anymore?
They wear all blue pants for at home. They're solid blue at home and then solid white on the road.
Really?
Yeah.
I also think, I don't know, you either love or hate these, right?
Michigan's?
Yeah, or you think
You
they're
think
more,
they're
or
polarizing?
you think they're more universally liked? What do you think, Will?
I think they're. Yeah.
I
What's
hate
the
Michigan and I love them.
What about Michigan? What are we asking on the Michigan side?
Michigan helmet. Do you think they're more polarizing or more universally liked?
I don't know.
I think they're more
What,
universally
do you
liked.
like them, Will? Do you like the pick?
Yeah, he loves it.
Yeah. Oh no, I love the Michigan pick.
Yeah.
I think that would be the best one in the Big Ten.
I would agree.
Debuted in 1938. Michigan bought these helmets it was a Spalding innovative design for safety. And it was somebody in charge of the uniforms at Michigan that thought we should paint these helmets. We should paint the front part that extends up maize.
Yeah, it's maize and blue.
And then the rest blue. And that was in 19, and then ever since then when they converted the other helmets, they kept the same paint job. So it was more of a function.
That's a great little fun fact right there, Carl.
It's a good fun
Don't they
fact,
wear
Carl.
them for hockey too?
They do. They look
Yeah.
fucking sick in hockey, too.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Shout out our producer, Harry, Michigan man.
Do they wear them for lacrosse helmets, Harry?
Yes, sir.
I think Michigan's forever stained by the fact that they just will they'll never be as good as they once were to me.
Hey, Will, have you met our producer, Harry?
I mean, they were...
I don't know.
This is a guy who could not put a lacrosse helmet on his head because his head's too big. He had to take pads out. Have you ever heard of that
Really?
in football, where a guy just like, I can't have the forehead pad because my head won't fit in it?
No.
Yeah,
We've never had anybody that can't wear a helmet.
he's a freak.
A new associate producer now where he can't wear our hats because they're not big enough. I guess the buttons. The
You come to
snapbacks.
Chicago, you'll see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
All right, Will, you're up.
Hey Harry, send me a selfie. All right, I'm gonna go with. My Big Ten pick. Fuck. I'm not gonna go Big Ten. I'm gonna go with the ACC, and I'm gonna go Miami. I think Miami's a fucking awesome pick. I love the green and orange, the white face mask complementing the white helmet. It's kind of like Texas. I think white face masks are the fucking best, dude. So I'm going with my pick, Miami, the University of Miami, off the board.
It's classic. It's a good one. I like it too. I do think that is sneaky a deep conference though.
It's a fine pick.
They do got some cool helmets. I just think again, when you take in the tradition aspect, the legacy and everything that involved, like, yeah, you can go for some cooler snazzy ones. Like they're like the Big 12, there's going to be some cool helmets that you can pick, I guess. But again, they're getting cute. I think the ACC same way. Whereas there's a couple teams in the ACC that are just forever cemented into college football.
And that, I think everybody's probably seen that, the U 30 for 30, where they had,
It's a great one.
It's a great one. And they talk about how, like, when Howard Schnellenberger got there, they were like, well, maybe we should change the logo. He goes, oh, no. Like, we're going to make that logo like this, like as brand. Recognizable as like Macintosh or IBM or like Ford. And he made the U a thing. And I think he was the one who made the helmets white too. Cause I think they had green and other things. And he's like, no, we're going to be like clean, crisp. And we're going to make the U a thing. So I always like that too. Like he leaned into the original.
I'm telling
what
you,
about the old duck? What about the cartoon duck? What's that?
It's a pelican, right?
It's a pelican.
Or what is it? That's
Sebastian.
old, right? Was that
Sebastian.
before or after this dude from Macintosh?
I don't know. I mean that he made the U the thing. I think that logo's been around a long time though. Yeah, I think that's a great logo too.
Back when I was a young whippersnapper in like the Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis years, when they were the program for a hot minute, I loved those uniforms. I thought they were the coolest thing. And a lot of the guys they wore, I don't think you can do it anymore. It has to be just like a straight black visor. Or if you can even wear the like sunglass visors anymore. I know you can wear the clear ones, but I think it was Clinton Portis had it was like an Oakley visor and it looked so intimidating.
Badass.
They had a ton of
badass.
They like lead NCAA history in sweet players.
Just sweet players, yeah.
Yes, dude, they've had the deepest rosters.
Yeah.
And if we're talking uniforms, like when they throw on the orange, they throw on the green, they just got so many different. They got so many different.
Combos.
What am I trying to say? Yeah, combinations. There we go.
It's a unique scheme too. Like you don't see a lot of green and orange together.
Yeah, you. I automatically identify with Miami.
Yeah,
every time.
I think it's like Florida A&M might have it too because I've been watching fucking Dion. But that would be the only other one that I think.
I think that sounds right actually.
Yeah. But it's a good one.
Back when they had the little stripe on the pants, the little sharp where it came to a point, it was like the Broncos and Miami Hurricanes, bro. And those were hot back when you were young.
Hot. Yeah.
First round?
All right, Miami off the board. You're up again, Will.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go. I gotta be a true warrior, a true Trojan on this one. I'm gonna go with USC and take them off the board. I think another just iconic historic program. Totality of the unis, like you really never go black cleats with white socks, but for whatever reason, USC is always able to pull it off. I know we're not talking uniforms, we're talking helmets, but I think that Trojan helmet, I'm going to take them, USC.
Similar kind of thing that you were saying about the white face mask. Certain teams with a gray face mask just pop. It's like I used to love the Bears throwbacks, the Cutler ones, when they have a gray face mask on there. I love that. And the gray face mask on the USC, like that just for whatever reason, like that works.
Yeah, and again, like, you think of USC, like no matter where their program is now, although right now they're playing ball. You just always think of those early 2000 years, bro. Like Ray Maluga wearing that helmet.
Yeah.
That Leinart, all them boys, dude. Like, who was it? Dwayne Jarrett, like one hand, and he had like the little 2-bar receiver face mask.
We don't talk about him though. That was a tough
We don't
day.
talk about
the Bush push, like he had that catch down the sidelines that he. Do you know that story? Like his contact was out, he couldn't even see the ball, and he just like fucking reached up and snagged it, and then ran like 60 yards on the sideline. That's how they lost. It was that play? It was 4th and 10. Fuck. Dwayne Jarrett.
That's the way to lose.
Yeah.
That snag he had against Notre Dame too is iconic. Back when he was in college.
Make fun of him right now.
That's what I just said.
Make fun of him right now. Make fun of him.
Yeah, you just pulled the White Sox Dave.
I didn't know he took it to the house on that.
No,
catch.
he got down to the goal. He got down to the goal line, and there was the Bush push. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
that's my fault. Yeah,
Yeah.
CT just kicked in. That was a White
Keep
Sox
going.
table.
I'm not done.
Nah, I'm satisfied. He admitted it. Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, it's a great pick though.
Yeah, USC strong. Back to White Sox Dave.
So the gamble paid off. I think this is the only other Big 12 school, even close to worthy of hitting this draft board if it weren't for necessity. I'm going Oklahoma. I got the list of other Big 12 schools pulled up right now in their helmets, and they're all ugly.
So I think there's a couple that are good.
There's a couple that are okay.
The gamble paid off.
I was going to take OU, but I didn't want him to take Michigan.
This is the first time we'll use it. I think this is history over helmet. I don't think the helmet's all that great. We just associate it with good because it's a good program and it's historic.
I like the color, though.
It's not a great helmet, though.
But
I don't think so either.
Crimson
the
and
line
cream?
is so fucking thin here now. If we're gonna start saying shit like that,
No, I know, but I'm saying to warrant it to be like the gamble paid off, got in the second round.
oh yeah, that's
Like,
a
I
ridiculous
think-
comment.
It's not
That is
because I
just
think
ridiculous.
it should not be a second round pick. I just think the rest of the Big 12 sucks that bad, personally.
Yeah, but I think you're
That-
punting on
The
a
rest
strong
of the-
pick for
yeah.
like you're gonna have
But
6 picks
I
ahead
think
of you to
there's-
take a very strong helmet here.
Okay, I know what my next pick will be. There's only one person who could take it right now. So that's part of the strategy as well.
Great.
That's okay.
Fucking White Sox Dave wins a snake draft, comes in week 2. People say, "Fucking, this is where you trend down
Yeah.
because his head's too big," and wins it maybe championship hangover. Extra strategic, Dave. Extra strategic.
I didn't want it there. I didn't want it there. It was I had to take it. My hands were tied.
I think that
Would you-
I don't think the gap between Oklahoma, even if there is one, and the other Big 12 schools is that great. Like I think there are other strong, like there's other schools that let's go.
What's your proposal?
I think if you're praising the fact that you waited it out and got Oklahoma in the second round, then you've already admitted defeat in this game.
I mean, there's not another Big 12 school that, like, I'm like, that's a sweet helmet. They're all just kind of.
But everybody, here's the thing, though. Let's just say everybody agrees with that statement. You could still not go Big 12 because we're all going to get average helmets. And
That's
you
true.
just pick a cool helmet somewhere else in the
Okay,
second round.
that's the good flip side.
Will said what I was trying to say, but way better.
What's your proposal?
So he's
Carl?
exonerated?
Yeah.
Can we just do like a fucking bonus round in the middle of this draft where we just like a bonus insult round? Just start mixing that in a draft. It's like, in between the third and fourth round, we're just gonna do a bonus. It's a helmet draft, but we're just gonna do a round of insults.
Like the worst helmet or something like
No,
that?
I don't
saying?
know. Just fucking like we did the insult draft.
Oh.
We were able to just talk shit to each other. I think that'd be fucking therapeutic for.
All right, well, let's flesh that out, and we'll get back to it next week, maybe. All right.
Earl said about that LSU pick.
Oh, buddy. No, don't even. I'm sitting here as patient as I possibly can, Will.
For Illinois?
All right, it's back to me.
I don't know why you do this to me, Will.
Fuck. This is tough, man. It's not easy.
There's a lot of good ones on the board.
There's a lot of good ones left. And I'm going to go to the ACC. I'm going to take Florida State.
That's a good one.
I think that was one of the ones I wanted in the top 3.
Yeah.
I think that the spear, even like the helmet stickers that they use, like I think that's sweet. Like Florida State's helmet is fucking awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Were you on the Skins when they had this one? You and old Joe Gibbs?
When they have what?
Remember when they stole this?
Yeah.
That was kind of fucked up. And I'm kidding. I know you didn't play for Joe Gibbs.
Yeah.
But
those alternate helmets?
Yeah.
No, I wear one of them.
I feel like Spurrier wore
it was
those.
Spurrier.
Yeah.
I said Gibbs to fuck with him.
Yeah.
But like, no, I love this helmet.
It's
I
a
think
great helmet.
And I think
Yeah.
it's. Yeah, and as far as the ACC, it's I think it's the top.
Yeah,
Easy.
Miami and Florida State are the two that kind of just pop, dude.
Yeah, I think Florida State is significantly stronger than Miami, though. I like the Miami helmet, but I think Florida State was a clear one in the ACC.
I do too. So 2 of your 3 are gone that you wanted, or is one,
Yeah.
all
so
3 got taken, or you're gonna take your third one now?
I'm gonna take my
Third
one now.
Any
Well,
cons?
no. I'm sorry, they're all gone.
Oh, okay.
Because
What was the other
it was Michigan, Florida
Oh,
State,
okay.
and Texas.
Dave, any cons on Florida State?
I have a con on the helmet stickers in general. I'm a like OCD weirdo with that kind of stuff, and if something's like not perfectly symmetrical on a uniform, then it kind of bugs me. So that's why another obvious answer I'm not going to say, but Florida State and others.
Well, I'll do it right now. You want to talk about Ohio State?
Yeah.
Because I'm up and I'm taking Ohio State. I think that's the second, and it's not just like the program is strong. You see that red the uniform and that silver helmet with the Buckeye stickers on there. Like, like I love that game at the end of the year where their helmets are just fucking covered in them. And it's like, who the studs are because they got all the stickers, and it's the Buckeye. It's the stripes are perfect. Like, I think that I hate Ohio State, but they have a great uniform and an elite helmet. And that's another school that doubles up for hockey. Like, they do the same look for hockey, and it hits on hockey too. But yeah, I love that Ohio State helmet.
Who'd you pick in the first round?
Texas.
That's right.
So he's got Texas and Ohio
And
State.
I do need to make it a point. I know Michigan has done, maybe even recently, helmet stickers. I
think they still do. They're still
just
doing it.
clean, clean Michigan helmet. But yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of.
You don't like the Ohio State helmet?
I love their uniforms as a whole, but like I said, the asymmetry just gives me the heebie-jeebies a little bit.
I think it's kind of like you build it, like you watch week one and nobody
No,
really
I know,
has
and
them, and then
yeah.
it's like by the end, it's
Yeah.
like C.J. Stroud is just all Buckeye stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
I used to think they were weed leaves too when I was like 12 years old.
Why didn't they ever just stick with the O? Like, we're just going more consistent with that,
I don't think they've ever had that on there.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I feel like that would have played, right?
I don't think so.
No?
I think that
I
like
think it
sometimes
would've.
what?
I think it would have. Like, they're so.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's
so
almost like you would
strong.
do like the way they do the band, like the script Ohio. I think that would be cooler than just like that big O. But I love the simplicity. I love the classic look, and Ohio State.
You like this one, Will?
Yeah, he's got a strong board going on right now.
Longhorns and the Buckeyes.
I would
back to
agree.
back.
I would
Longhorns
agree.
and the Buckeyes. That's that's strong, man.
Yep.
The Buckeye helmet is nice.
I'm sorry. What's the classification for receiving a sticker?
I don't know.
I think it's just practice, like good playing practice.
I think it's
it could be.
fucking bullshit.
Have you ever been on the opposite end of a sticker, Will? A nice pancake block on your ass.
I have no clue. I would say so. Like, there's a few plays because we lost like 40 something to like 14.
Yeah, it was
my
bad.
senior year. We got
That was so
dogs,
bad.
so I'm
your
sure.
senior year.
Yeah, but yeah, and then afterwards, I think we started off 2-2. We went into a bye week, and Coach Bo came in and goes, "Boys, if we want to have any fucking shot, we got to win out." And rattled off the next 8 games. We won them all. Seven fourth quarter comebacks at the end of that year. So I just want to put that out there.
That's crazy.
Were they? Did you guys have the black shirts when you were there?
Yeah, we got them taken away. We got them taken away that year.
Okay. Whoops.
From
And then
Coach Bo.
we regained them. Yeah, we regained them with Michigan in the Michigan game.
I gotta apologize. I knew that. That's why I brought it up.
Oh, wow. Geez.
Did Bo tell us that? Or did you
No,
know
I
it?
just remember the story, and I was like, I think that was while Will was there.
I love Bo Pelini.
Me too.
One of my favorite guys we've ever had in this office. Maybe my favorite, actually. He was in here for like 4 hours after his interview, just yucking it up with us, telling stories.
Yeah, he's the best, man.
He actually texted me like a decent amount. Him and his son.
Shout out, Bo.
Yeah, good people.
Shout out Coach Bo, man.
All right, Ohio State off the board. Carl, back to you. Long time since you made that LSU pick. You've been sitting.
Yeah.
How's the arm?
It's been a. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. What category do you have left, Ed?
What do I have left that I need to draft, or what?
Okay, I'm in the clubhouse with SEC. I do want to be cute. I wish I had an opportunity to be cute. I can't be cute. I have to take big chalk. Penn State. Penn State's huge chalk. Simple. You were talking about simple Alabama. Fuck out of here.
I like Penn State. I thought about taking them here too in the second round, but
Penn State's good.
yeah.
We went to a Penn
Second
State.
round, yeah.
We went to a Penn State uniform rebrand my freshman year of high school, and we had like just gotten this like big transfer quarterback who was going on scholarship to Illinois, and it was like a really, really big deal. They're like, "Yo, we're changing the uniforms," and there was all this buzz like, "What are they going to be? What are they going to be?" And we were doormats in the Catholic like. We were not good at all, and then they fucking rolled the unis out, and we were like, "Let's go!" And I know it's so fucking lame to say this, but like the rebrand under like the Penn State moniker, where everybody got like it was maroon and white. There was just something about it, and I swear we got fucking really good at football at the second we made these uniform changes.
You look good, play good.
Something about it, Dave. Very simple. Classic. They even took the fucking Celtic cross off our helmets. They were like, "No, we're not doing that at all. Just no logos, nothing."
Nothing.
I love Penn State. Well, you're over here. What do you? I don't like Penn State football though, and Joe Paterno knew. And I don't. Yeah, it's like this is a scumbag pick, but it's a good uniform. It's
That
good
has
helmet.
nothing to do with
I don't think anyone would think that unless we had Rico as the guest. So, all the scandal.
Yeah, Carl, I think you're just in your own head, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't think Joe knew?
I mean, that's
Wow.
not what we're talking
I'm
about.
not saying that. I'm just everything you're saying right now. You're kind of assuming stuff. Will, what are you thinking over here? You think of sexual assault charges? It's like, hey, nobody's saying anything right
Well,
now.
I'm under a lot of fire, man. You know, it's like I had a good trivia match against you. People are calling me a cheater. I really thought I didn't, and I raw dogged this draft. I'm not on my computer. I didn't put a list together. I thought LSU would for sure. And then now, as you guys were picking, I was going through a list. A lot of people have LSU in this. Gave it a second round grade. I'm a little, yeah, whatever, dude. I'm rattled.
You're rattled, and I think midway through your high school story, whatever it was, I think you're like, fuck, I need to do something here. I need to.
Got to land this plane.
Well, no. Not really, because I could actually, now that you bring that up, I'll do fucking 10 minutes right now if you want me to, because when Coach Nye came in, he played at Northern. He was a legendary DB at Brother. Don't even get me going, man. When he left us for York, he had to get a good paying job, I understand it, but the defense, you would have liked these dogs, man. I mean, the way Pat Harrigan fucking swarmed to a football, legendary
This
stuff.
is we've said.
You
this,
want me to
this
keep
is
going, Will?
This
Yeah,
is digging,
go fuck yourself,
Digging to
pal.
China.
All right?
You're up again.
Scott Hayden, All-State.
Yeah, you got to pick again, bro.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
Yes, I do, you motherfucker. I'm taking Clemson.
All right, Carl. Oh, all right.
God, it doesn't get any worse than this draft, Carl.
No, I'm not doing this. I want the orange helmet. Give me Clemson with the fucking tiger paw.
Oh, man. Is my man on the tilt-a-whirl here, Will, or what? What's going on?
Oh, bro, they said he is down bad with these picks, bro.
I'm off the ACC. I'm out of here. Get me off this fucking draft.
I think people like these two, even though they're lame.
You think Penn State's lame?
Think Penn State and you think Clemson orange is lame? It's a great orange. Really?
They're fine.
I think Penn State's very strong. I think
Yeah.
Clemson's okay.
I think Clemson's just
Yeah,
okay.
no, I think
it was
Penn-
on my list because I don't think ACC is like particularly strong. but-
Yeah, that's why I had it.
What
on
were you
it,
saying,
too.
Will?
I was saying, yeah, I think Penn State was a good pick just because of what was left in the Big Ten. Like that was a strong pick. But Clemson, like, oh, buddy.
Man, you know what? I want to have a good draft for you today, Will. I came in here like, I want to do a good job. I was thinking, should I over-prepare, under-prepare? I'm going to under-prepare. And this is what I get for it.
That's what goes through your head when you're about to go into an opportunity. Let's under-prepare.
Well, I didn't, because sometimes if I over-prepare, then the takes are just firing left and right. But no, you're right. I should have done a better job. Huh? So you don't like Clemson, huh?
Yeah, when you set the tone with LSU, you see that
Yeah.
you've been a wreck since. Obviously, you've been telling your old ball stories, and then you throw in Clemson. Like,
Yeah.
nobody even knows that purple was in until they get a certain age in life, and it's like, oh fuck, there's purple in Clemson.
That's true.
That's true. They throw out like a purple alternate jersey every once in a while, and it's like it takes you aback. You're like, oh,
No, this is
Chill.
good. No, it's good. And this is you're a good teammate. The way you build people up and support guys and stuff. It's been a good experience. Thanks, dude.
all right.
All right, Clemson off the board. Chief, you're up.
I'm gonna dunk on that orange with the superior orange, Tennessee.
Fuck you.
I think Tennessee, like they're hot in the streets right now. But that logo, no, it doesn't matter how bad the program gets down. That orange always pops, and like that block tee. They got. I think that is an iconic logo. I love a clean white helmet. That's as clean as it gets. That Tennessee Vol orange, ooh baby, like I love it. I love Tennessee.
I didn't even realize how much I loved it until
This weekend.
they're sweet uniforms, and I love that
Yeah.
color scheme because it's Tennessee orange.
Yep.
Just like it's not burnt orange, it's Texas orange. It's just that checkered end zone. It just pops on
whole
HD.
thing.
It's I mean, people would argue what I'm about to say, but I wouldn't have argued if someone took it first overall. That's how sweet I think
I
that
don't think
helmet
it's a
is.
first rounder, but then I'm looking at the rest of the SEC, and
Credited your whole rant with that.
you think so? You think it's first round?
No, I think White Sox Dave saying first overall. I think he discredited his entire argument by saying they're a first overall.
I think it's. I mean, it's
Well,
all
he
subjective.
just took Oklahoma, so we don't really have to value his opinion on that.
That's true. But
There's
what I
nothing
think
good in the
you
Big
did,
12.
You hurt yourself. I think you hurt yourself, Chief.
How so?
You just put yourself in a box with white helmets and an orange logo.
You think it needs to be more diverse?
Yeah, he needs to diversify
Yeah,
his
like you got Texas and
portfolio.
Tennessee. Like the way your board is going to look, like it's going to,
I
feel
think
like
that those oranges.
I think that's a good pick, but you specifically hurt yourself. A little bit.
I
disagree.
hear your argument. I think that those oranges are so wildly different that you would never look at an orange tea or never look at a tea and not know what school it is based on what color that tea is. Like, the Tennessee one, the Texas one. It's not like just two red schools or two orange schools. Like, they're wildly different. And yeah, I like the Penn State helmet too, because I like a clean white look. I like the Miami one. I like a clean white look. So this one to me was the strongest one left in the SEC. And I got a little tripped up on one SEC school because I didn't know which helmet I could take that I think might be better. So I just went with what I know, and I love that Tennessee helmet. You don't like it, Ed.
Yeah, see, this is one of those where, like, I know it's popular, I know it's highly regarded universally, but I don't know. It just doesn't really hit for me that much. And
I think there's a lot of good SEC helmets too. Like, well, again, we're talking helmets.
Correct.
I'm talking checkerboard end zone. We're not talking all this and that. We're talking helmets. Like, there's some cool helmets in the SEC.
Mm-hmm. There's a bunch. Okay, I need to make my third round pick. But before I do, now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. It can be tough to train your brain to stay in problem-solving mode when faced with a challenge in life. But when you learn how to find your own solutions, there's no better feeling. A therapist can help you become a better problem solver, making it easier than ever to accomplish your goals, no matter how big or small. If you're having problems in this snake draft, anybody on this panel right now, and you need to talk to someone, I recommend it, Hey, it's okay.
Yeah, like if you're spiraling out of control because you got some criticism, like you call them up and they'll help you out.
Exactly. They
Hypothetically.
will. Exactly. Hypothetically speaking, if you're feeling stressed out, listen, on a serious note, there's just no shame in the game. So make sure you're looking for help and seeking help if you need it. There's seriously no shame in it at all. So if you're thinking about giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, accessible, affordable, and entirely all online. Get matched with a therapist after filling out a brief survey and switch therapists at any time. When you want to be a better problem solver, therapy can help get you there. Visit BetterHelp.com/walk today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp.com/walk. Go check it out, everybody. All right, it's to me.
What was that promo code one more time?
Walk, WALK.
What do I get for that?
BetterHelp.com, 10% off, Carl.
BetterHelp.com/walk.
Yes, /walk, correct. All right. Man. I'm going to go to the Pac-12. Has anyone taken
USC is gone.
USC is gone. That's it. Why are you laughing?
Nothing. I'm getting Will's fucking with me right now. He just sent me a nice link to a BetterHelp.com.
Okay. All right. There you go. There you go. I'm going to take UCLA.
It's a good pick.
And
classic pick, golden.
I know the con. UCLA has some of the best uniforms in sports, and it could be better, but I think it's still really good.
I have a comment about that helmet.
What's that?
The sun does not shine more brightly on any helmet in America than it does on that. It reflects like this unbelievable gold. Something about that Southern California sun. Like, it looks unbelievable in a day game on TV. So I actually like the pick.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yes, I do like UCLA. I think it's a good spot. I think it is the second best. Dave, you don't like it.
I don't think it's the second best.
I do like it.
You don't think so?
So I do agree with what you said. They do have the best uniforms in sports, but this is like a mustardy, muted version of gold. If they had Notre Dame, and I'm not saying they should rip off Notre Dame because you can't, because you'd be called rip-offs, but it doesn't pop like Notre Dame's. Even I don't know.
When you watch a day game
it's like a muted, dumbed down gold.
The sun in the Rose Bowl, the way I feel like it actually brightens it up. Like, it reflects, it pops on TV maybe even more just because of the climate.
I mean, I don't. It's like
it doesn't do it for you.
It's like
You
a
like
little
UCLA's, Will?
uglier.
I think it's a dull gold. Like, I don't think
Right. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like dull.
Sunshine hits it perfectly. Like, that's the biggest fucking lie we've heard on this show.
When you think, wait, what did he say?
He didn't like my sunshine take.
The way the sun hits
Oh, I thought you were saying.
No. He's talking about
No,
mine.
I'm saying it's not a flashy gold. Like, it's not that sick.
Like, when you think gold, just like the substance gold, like a gold chain, it it reflects and it's shiny. Like this is not. It's
I
like
think it's the same gold as Florida State.
it's more like a yellow brown mustard color. I don't know.
I like it.
I understand a lot of people like it, and it's just me.
You're
but-
talking about it like it's the Buccaneers pewter almost.
All right. UCLA, White
Maybe a
Sox,
little
Dave,
bit.
you're up.
I wanted Tennessee bad, and I was hoping it would get back to me, and there was only one person who could take it. No big deal. I'm going to go Ole Miss because I got my I got 2 swing around picks. I can take one of 2 that I really would like, and Will's already taken those conferences. So Ole Miss, I think those helmets are so fucking sweet.
Here's the problem.
Yeah.
Their powders are way better, and that is not the helmet that'll be on the graphic.
Which one are we
No,
talking?
it's the navies. You're going to get the navies.
Yeah.
But I still think the navies are good, though.
No,
I think
that's what
they're
I'm talking
good,
about.
but it's like I have
It's
a
hard.
Wait, the
yes.
navies?
Yeah, you're going to get the navies. That's the primary helmet.
That's why I didn't take it.
I Googled
They wore the powders last week, I
Always raw
think.
dogged it, Dave.
Maine Ole Miss helmet, and it's the powder blues are the ones that pop up. I mean,
they wear that one way more. They wear the navies way more.
what about the white one then? The Holmes.
They wear the navy. They wear the navy.
The Eli
majority.
Manning.
Yeah.
The old school.
The powders. That's why I didn't take it, because if I could have taken the powders, Ole Miss, I would have taken that over Tennessee. But I knew it
Yeah, I mean,
wouldn't be.
the Ole Miss is definitely Navy. Like that is the primary.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I
Still
don't.
good.
At the same time, what is
Yeah,
so
no,
every
it's still good.
every
But powder
that's-
blue just helps.
That's the 5th SEC one. Yeah. So like, no. Will hasn't taken
No,
his.
I haven't got a SEC.
So I'll
who
see-
got the? We got Alabama, Tennessee,
Ole Miss and
LSU.
LSU.
Ole Miss, yeah, that's right.
LSU. Yeah. No, I think Ole Miss is fine. I like one more than it, but like, I think it's.
I mean, you talk about the one you like more than it all the time. I'm surprised you went Bama over them.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. First rounder.
Yep.
All right. Will, you're up.
Hang on, let me sit here. I'm in the weeds right now with my producer.
Oh.
I'm gonna go. See, I mean SEC. I'm in a rush with SEC. Everybody's got their SEC school. So
He's
we can
learning.
go- We got Big 10, Big 12, Big 10, Big 12, Big 10, Big 12. So I'm gonna go Big 12, and I'm gonna go ahead and take one of the first cuter ones off the board. I'm gonna go TCU's helmets. I think TCU's helmets slap, and I will ask, like, I need some clarification, Harry. What is their primary helmet? Because for the love of God, I feel like they switch them up every week.
They do.
What is the color? Are we going purple with the black face mask? Are we going black with the purple face mask? What is their primary helmet?
In my head, like
purple.
it's the purple.
Yeah.
Like you close your eyes, you think of that TCU, the 3 letters, almost very similar look stylistically to LSU's, because they have the little horn frog, little guy
Yeah.
underneath the letters.
You know, they've got like a massive horn frog now on a lot of their helmets.
Yeah.
I feel like, but yeah, even if it's purple, we got the TCU with the black face mask. I think that goes hard, man. For
Yeah.
a school that's not like an established storied program where you're taking like a big splash play. I like TCU for like the cool factor. I feel like they do a lot of cool stuff with their jerseys. They just need to get the cats in there that make it look where they look more dominant, kind of like the Ravens. Like they got the black and purple, man.
Yeah.
Black and purple will
I mean,
never
they're in the
not
top
play to
10
me.
now, right? They're doing.
They've been good for a while.
Yeah.
They had.
But I'm just saying,
what's his name? Who's the head
like,
coach?
you know, like,
yeah.
like year after year, there's always go-to teams. I just feel like TCU's not like
Yeah.
TCU's like, you think Texas. Unfortunately, like TCU is better than them.
Oh
But
yeah.
you think Texas A&M. I don't feel like they're established yet.
I would agree.
Generationally, it's like a
Yeah. But you're taking the LaDainian Tomlinson look helmet.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, they're 6-0 right now.
TCU third
They've been
round.
bad for
Dude,
like-
that's what
They
that's
just beat
that's
OK
what's cool
State.
about this draft is like TCU goes undrafted if it's just a free for all, you know.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That
Yeah.
would have been the other one.
So that's
if I would have
that's
had
what's interesting.
pick.
Oh yeah, TCU. I think it's fine. Like I mean, there's going to be cons on every Big 12 helmet from here on out. So
Yeah.
you took what you thought was the best left. So
I actually think there's two
I
other
personally
ways.
think they're second to Texas.
Yeah.
oh okay. So you think it's better than
I think they're
Oklahoma?
second to Texas because I just think I like Oklahoma just doesn't do it for me. I don't feel like it's just a simple OU. Like you took Bama. I feel like they're similar helmets, but Bama just kind of hits a little bit harder because they're more classic, I guess.
Yeah.
I like 2 others more, but all
OU's
right,
had to have had those helmets forever, right? I feel like
those
they had.
ones.
Yeah.
Probably. All right, Will, you're up again.
I mean, SEC's last, so I'm gonna go. Hey, how do you win this draft? You win it by votes in the polls.
God
Yeah.
damn it, Will.
I just had to ask because I'm gonna go Nebraska. I'm gonna get all Nebraska faithful behind me. I'm taking Nebraska for my Big Ten pick. That is a no-brainer, boys. We got the simple in on the side. We got the red stripe going down the middle. Nebraska.
What?
He's insinuating he's going to juice the polls. Are you
Well,
going
I
to do
mean,
something
we
about
should,
this?
and that's a good point. Will brings it up. At least for this draft, we should bring back the names on the top, and not to go down too much of a rabbit hole. But the fact that graphic gets circulated as much as it does every single week, and I can't get like an ad Barstool Carl anywhere on that thing. Come on, we do a little like we should go back to like this is who so and so drafted is. When's the last time anybody gave a fuck who won or lost it? Like Dave won 32%.
Well, we're about the show.
Congratulations to
We're
Dave.
about the name on the front of the
That's right,
jersey.
because there's
Yeah,
no,
I'm not
it's all
though.
written.
I'm actually not. I'm not
I got
worried.
you.
We should
Will, how big of a
make
factor?
it obvious that it's Will that's doing Nebraska, or he's going to do it anyways, right? You're going to tell everybody you drafted Nebraska, right?
1,000%.
Yeah. So why not just fucking
Corn
throw
Huskers,
the
baby.
names up?
I knew I'd get him late. I knew I'd get him late in the game.
Yeah, it was on my list.
Which I got.
How big of a factor was the uniform when you're going through the recruiting process?
I mean, not that big.
No. Who else
No,
offered you?
Everybody.
we can look that up right now.
I got a lot of Big Ten schools,
Okay.
a lot of Big 12, and then the only SEC schools was like Arkansas offered me for Peyton Hill, like the Peyton Hill spot, like the H-back spot. Your boy was all state in high school. I don't hate to bring that up, but your boy was all state in high school. My
It
very
says
first
the
offer
Irish did.
You almost went to
very-
Illinois.
Took an official
Yeah,
visit
my-
there
my-
on
my-
11/17/2007.
Yeah, my top three was Nebraska, Mizzou, and Illinois because that was when Mizzou was hot with Chase Daniel and Jeremy Macklin, a lot of in-state pressure, and then Illinois was also hot because they went to the Rose Bowl with Juice Williams,
Mendenhall.
Rashad Mendenhall,
Yep.
Jay Lane, all them boys.
How did you wind up at how much did Pelini line your pockets with? You can tell us now. It's all in the past.
Nothing, man. I wish I had the game back then to get some money because that would have been nice. I heard Sue would get some envelopes, but obviously, rightfully so. It's in Dominic and Sue.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Bo played a huge factor. I mean, he sealed the deal.
I could see him being great in the living room.
Oh yeah.
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 Hey, you got a Miller Lite in there? Toss it this way.
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah.
such a normal dude.
Nebraska was a no-brainer for you. You had to take it.
Yeah.
You didn't consider Notre Dame at all?
Yeah,
I'm
I
on your
wanted to go
Rivals
to
page
Notre
right
Dame
now.
first. I grew up. I went to Catholic school until fourth grade, Catholic school until fourth grade. But our principal would always bring us souvenirs back from one Notre Dame game she went to every year. So I was huge Fighting Irish. I went to their camp sophomore year, junior year, and senior year. I tried going to Notre Dame, but they didn't offer me until somebody didn't commit at one of the at the Army game, and then that's when they came in late and offered me. So I was kind of like a big rebound chick for Notre Dame, and they offered me as a fullback first and said they would try me later at linebacker if it didn't work out because they had like Paul Posluszny, Darius Fleming, and some guys that were filling like the linebacker
Yep. So
spot.
Charlie Weiss fucked that up. Then.
Yeah, a little bit.
Charlie Weiss fucked that up. He watched me. I was like grinding in one drill, and he's just sitting in his golf cart with his like rings on his finger from the Super Bowls and shit. Dude, he was worthless, dude.
I'm having like nightmare flashbacks from that
It
story.
sucked getting an offer to go to Notre Dame because that is where I wanted to go.
Yeah.
Damn.
They fucked up.
Yeah. Sometimes
fucked
you don't
up.
get what you want, man.
Yeah,
You know,
joke's
it's
on
tough.
them.
Shout out Darius.
Yeah.
White Sox, Dave, you are up.
You guys are complete cocksuckers and won't let me take Ole Miss powder blue, so I'm going to do the next best thing and shift over to the ACC and go with UNC. Powder blue plays doesn't matter. The sport.
Great looking uniforms, great looking helmets. Could be the most meaningless cool though.
I know.
on all the it's like so cool, but it's so meaningless. How cool, dude! If they were top 10, if they were
Exactly
a powerhouse
right.
program, it would
For
be,
sure.
it would be
A
by
sw-
far the 1, 2, 3 pick.
Yeah.
It's
I
so
couldn't agree
cool.
more
It's
with
just
you.
like, man, every fucking year. What are they? 6-6.
Yeah.
6-6. 6-6.
well,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
I blogged this one time, but they have this cycle of getting it, like having a good year, getting like a great recruiting class. They get hyped to the moon. They got a Heisman, like preseason Heisman candidate, and then they immediately go in the tank and fire the coach and then start the whole cycle over again.
Yeah.
Like, that is like the pattern for UNC. They do it all the time. Like them and A&M. Like Notre Dame's, everyone's like, oh, Notre Dame's overrated. They're overrated. A&M and UNC, I think, are habitually the most overrated programs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does this go against your
Trying to think of others.
non-symmetrical
No, I know. It's
decal?
Yeah, they got the little Tar Heel
Yeah.
stickers.
I know,
yeah.
I know.
UNC.
But I needed powder blue. And I always think of just
Yeah, it's a good pick.
first game of the season. We're at Declan's back table and there's TVs on and there it is. It's like, oh
Yep.
man, those jerseys are sweet.
I
But
lo-
like Carl said, they're just a loser program.
I love when they went with the Argyle stripe too. Like,
Yeah.
that was a little. That was a nice touch.
Okay, it's to me. I'm going to go Big 12 because it's the most strategic pick right now. I love that matte blue. I'm going to say Country Roads, West Virginia.
Yep, it's a good one.
I like that a lot, actually. But it's for the Big 12, I think it's very strong, actually.
I think it's a good helmet. It's like it reminds me almost like that Hartford Whalers logo, where it's like it just like blends like kind of like it's a good design of the logo. So I like the. It was on my list. I don't think it's the best one left though.
I'm interested to hear what you think it is. So yeah, West Virginia. Any other takers? West Virginia. Will.
It's on me.
Did you like West Virginia?
Yeah, I think it's a solid pick. I think we're late in the game
Yeah.
right now. I mean, Big 12's tough to come by. I think
is.
there's one out there that is it's above. Does anybody have Big 12 left?
Yeah, a couple people do, right? Yeah,
Carl has it. Yeah.
Carl does. Yeah. Okay, then we'll just keep it moving, Chief.
All right. I'm gonna go to the ACC, and I'm taking Pitt. I think those Pitt helmets, the script, that bright gold. What?
This to me was the toughest one to establish primary or not.
No, they wear those all the time though.
But so does Ole Miss wear the powder blues
No.
all the time.
No. Pitt switched from like the Larry Fitz to these. Like, look at any game with Kenny Pickett last year. They wore these like
The navy ones, right?
No,
You're saying the yellow ones?
the yellows.
With the like powder bluish.
That's their primary jersey and uniform now.
I don't know that it is, but I could
I
be
feel
wrong.
like the yellow helmet's the primary.
Yeah, it is. Like, this is making me think you guys just don't even watch college football.
No, but I mean, if we're talking in the sense, like, how long are we going back? Like, we're
Well,
talking,
then if you
like,
go back to like they had the ones that we grew up
you
with.
acting like this is a no-brainer is crazy.
It is.
No, it's
no-brainer.
not. No, it's not.
2022 primary Pitt helmets. It's all yellow.
Yeah,
all yellow
that's their
with the
helmet.
blue.
And like
It's not
they
like-
had that stretch where they were
Carl,
like
anything
navy and
checked out?
gold.
Yeah, no, I don't want to get like that. This is one of those things like a technicality argument, a fucking helmet draft right now in my brain. I'm really locked into my Big 12 pick. So we're saying Eddie just picked the yellow helmet.
No,
No,
I
Chief
picked
did.
it.
Okay.
The yellow Pitt with the
like the cursive.
Yeah, the script Pitt, royal blue. Like that's their
Let's see,
I
there's
think
a-
when I think of Pitt, I think it's like the UCLA helmet, except it's navy. It's
But
just
that's
Pitt in a script.
that's like
I
the.
think you're taking an alternate.
No, I'm not.
See,
I'm not.
Pitt helmet history. Okay, they've only had those really since 2019.
Okay, then go back, because they like Dan Marino wore them. Tony Dorsett wore
No,
them.
I
Like,
understand,
this
but
is their
the-
helmet. Like you're thinking that it's just the Larry Fitzgerald era.
So they wore those probably like 2005 to then.
Yeah, and then now
So-
this is their helmet, and it's a.
Yeah, I mean, technically, sure. Like you would get it then.
Thank you.
But I thought, like I'm saying, like when I thought about discrepancies, like this Pitt is literally. What I was talking
But if you
about.
go, I would challenge you to go game by game last year with Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, but I'm not saying last year. I'm saying like I'm just saying like in the last couple decades, like that was where I was at the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, sure, I guess, but like this is it's like either it's their primary helmet now, which it is, or you can't just pick an arbitrary date. You have to use either you're using their whole history or none of it. And if you use the whole history, this is their helmet
It
too.
qualifies enough to me say I think like it's allowed.
I mean,
I
I
didn't know they
that's all
made
it
this
is.
switch over to this helmet.
I thought it was just
Maybe
an
I gotta-
alternate.
I gotta watch
Otherwise,
more.
I would have drafted it.
There was more Pitt football. Great campus. Great
I mean,
campus.
they-
Spent a day wandering around the campus
Yeah, it's
last year.
beautiful.
But just a gorgeous.
It's also huge that they transferred
piece
to
of
script, the
Yeah.
cursive over
Instead
the
of that cat
was
logo.
awful.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
with
The
just
Larry
the block Pitt
yeah.
was terrible.
The Larry Fitzgerald ones were. I don't know what they were thinking.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. So yeah, under that context, that's very strong. Carl.
Pitt and Tennessee also played this year. That was like a big time uniform game.
That is a big time uniform game.
All right, I'm going to the Big 12. Take a little page out of Chiefs playbook. The most recent iteration of this helmet is magnificent. It's always sucked. This program sucks. But they do have one of the best logos in all sports. Kansas just put the Jayhawk on the helmet. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful.
Is it?
It really is.
It's a great looking helmet. I agree.
It is, which, whatever, I don't care. People shit on this pick, but it deserves recognition.
You're on the board, man. This is your first grade pick.
Oh, fucking blow me. What?
Believe in your pick, Carl.
I believe in it. I just know the program stinks. My brother went to law school there when Mangino. Yeah, when he was the coach. And
are we talking about the blue helmets? I'm literally on my phone just typing in 2022 primary helmets.
Yeah, Kansas 2022 helmets. They should be white with a very large Jayhawk on it. Like the whole side of the helmet's a Jayhawk.
I think there's just too much going on with the Jayhawk.
Yeah, it's a lot, Dave. It is. I agree.
But it's a lot, but I don't mind it. Like I don't mind it. I think. Hey, does everybody pick Big 12?
Yeah.
Yep.
Surprise! Oklahoma State didn't make the
Well,
list.
you
Oklahoma
can't say
State's a
I can't
good
come
one.
in here and just go the sweet matte black, because I think it's like don't they have
They
a
have
white
too
one
many.
now or something, or it's
I think white.
They got too many, but still, it's still like a.
Yeah.
Not
I mean,
bad.
they got solid unis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
They got. Yeah, I like theirs a lot. Their color scheme kind of pops too.
Kansas was good because, like I said, people are going to look at that and think of the program. But if you just look at it in the form of the helmet, it's good.
That-
It's strong.
I
That's
only.
exactly
I don't
it.
want to. Again, the technicality. I think they wear the blue KU, the big KU, more than the white Jayhawk one. But at this point, like LSU, Penn State, Clemson, just let them have whatever one he wants.
Hey, Eddie, like just to play into what you were just saying about the Jayhawk helmet. People are gonna see it. They're gonna think of how trash their program is, but really, it's a cool helmet. That's what you base your first pick off of, is straight how they see the team, Alabama.
No,
That's
but,
not
but
true.
there was
Those
also
uniforms are awesome.
who Bama,
Bama.
Yeah.
but it was also
Blood red,
It's
crimson.
a helmet draft. What are we talking about? Hang on now. All I'm saying is helmet draft. He goes, he's bringing up Paul Bryant and shit. Bear
yeah, I like
Bryant.
the number.
I think those fucking helmets are awesome. And I'm for college, not professional
Guy,
sports.
You're the demographic for the Alabama helmet.
Why do you say that? I'm not, though.
Observation.
I know I just said there's too much
Oh,
going
my
on
God.
with the Jayhawk and
Oh.
Carl's pick, but like, I'll just throw out Oregon's helmets. Like, I love all the frills and the zest that schools put on their uniforms. I don't like it for professional sports because I think you need to really, really but for Alabama, I think it's the uniform. Like, the uniform.
Yeah, I don't doubt that, bro. I feel like your top three picks would be like Bama, Oklahoma, and Penn State. Like that's.
I see.
White
I don't
Sox.
like Penn State though, just because I think it doesn't do anything for me. I don't
But
know.
you throw a number on it, it tickles your pickle a little bit.
Maybe.
All right, we will enter the 5th round. Carl, Pac-12.
Man, this is so tough because
Carl
all
checked out.
the rest of these helmets fucking suck. No, dude, I'm looking for an angle here. If you don't mind, I'm rapidly searching. Someone say Carl doesn't care. I fucking care. I get one last argument here. I get one. This is my moment, buddy. I wasn't. What were you? 3-star?
No, he's a 4-star. I just had his rivals page up.
That was never mind. Okay, I need a helmet. What conference, Ed?
I believe you need
I
Pac-12.
think I'm in the Pac-12, huh? Mm-hmm. Modern, you say?
Primary helmet.
Jesus.
Fucking blow me, Will. This sucks, and I know this sucks. This is bad. I should have. Fuck. Fuck it. I'll take Oregon. I don't even give a fuck what their helmet are. I don't even know what I just.
Do they even have a main?
Do they have a main helmet?
Yeah,
No.
and I think it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
So
I think
good
it's
luck.
fine.
That's
I
terrible.
don't know why you're stuck so long on that one.
Because I didn't know if I wanted to go down the Beaver path. Whatever. I'm not doing this because we're still early in the 5th round. I'll come back with the honorable mention. I was just running laps in my head repeatedly if I wanted to take an intentionally bad pick. If I wanted to sneak in another pick where they changed the helmets this year, they were traditionally been awesome helmets that they had rolled out, but they changed them. Now they fucking stink. There were a lot of options there. There's another helmet that's iconic and classic, but they're fucking losers. And another one with iconic classic, also fucking pussy losers. So I'm going Oregon here. I know that maybe the worst entertainment and performance I've ever put in this draft. I waited till what? How many shows have we done? 200?
No, not quite.
All right. Thanks, Ed.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oregon's fine. It's a 5th round pick.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the fact it took me 3 minutes to get there, and this is bad audio. That's it. Like Dave, what I'm saying is I just did a horrible job.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
We can get rid of the dead air.
Harry, keep it in.
Yeah, keep it.
If you take that out.
Should I go?
What did you pick?
Yeah, let's.
Well, I
just-
mean, what do you
yeah.
think of the pick? You like it?
Yeah. It's I don't think it's that bad.
My thing about Oregon, and I would say this about another Pac-12 school, is that they're original. Like, if you think back to the 90s, like, I think they've actually gone a little too far. Like that, I love the old Oregon yellow with the duck. Like, I thought that was in the brighter green. I think that's their best uniform. But
They'll
I
go
think
home.
the pick is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you're up. You need Pac-12 as well.
Yeah, I'm between two. They both have gold helmets. I'll take Washington. I think the purple and gold. I think that's a cool logo, cool helmet, great uniform. Why are you looking at my?
Well,
notebook?
purple and gold
I
works
already
because
have
it's on the same color. If you look at the color wheel and the way that they're matched up, neurologically, it's aesthetically, it's naturally
I
aesthetically.
fucking hate that W though.
Why?
That's just so lame.
I think it's like a block,
block,
W.
Yeah, it's just so stupid.
See, I think it's big, it's bold, like
Such a
W
dumb
W
W.
for
It's supposed to be such a sweet campus.
yeah, it is. They do like the sailgating there too, where you
I
can
think
tailgate
that's-
on your boat. I think the Washington one is. I think it's a strong.
Figure out your fucking W, Washington.
It's good.
You think it's too wide?
It just
Do you like-
sucks.
Oh, has everyone taken a Big Ten? No, you haven't. So I
No,
won't say
yeah.
it, but I guess you kind of know what I'm thinking about. So are there W's that you like?
Oh
Yeah.
Okay.
And I might take it.
All right.
I think that's a sweet W.
There's
The
a great
Washington one?
W in the pack.
No, the other one.
Oh yeah.
Does anybody else dislike Washington, or
I like
am I the only
Washington.
one?
I don't dislike it.
I like
think it's
Washington
fine.
as a school, as a
I
program.
don't dislike it either.
I just don't like the W.
You have a problem
Picture.
with the font.
Yeah, with the font. That's
Yeah.
it. Nothing
See,
wrong.
I think if you're gonna like the totality of like that might be one of the coolest programs in America, but they just don't win enough.
Like fucking the Replacements did a better W on the Washington Sentinels.
Whoa, Ed.
Wow.
That's a pull.
Whoa.
No, I
Shane
like their
Falco
W.
rocked that W better than they do.
Oh,
I-
this uniform stinks, Ed.
Does it? I don't remember.
Kinda.
I was just fucking shitting on him. Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised you went there. I like something else, but
Okay.
personal preference, right? Right.
Yeah, it was a toss up for me.
Yeah.
50-50.
I'm interested to hear who your other one.
Yeah.
It was kind of fucked up that like the reason the tight end didn't make it in the replacements, they didn't get a chance, is just he was couldn't hear. Like he was deaf. Like that. Like I get some of the other stuff where it's like, oh, well, this guy, that guy, bad news bear style. But I feel like if you were deaf, you could just like right. I don't know.
The
What
kicker
do
in
you
that
think?
movie reminds me
You're
of Patty the
what?
Batty.
Never mind. Let's get going here. Sorry. Never mind.
No, I'm just trying to ask like what you were saying.
He doesn't know.
The Replacements. It was a movie. Remember
the
when we
deaf
did
guy,
trivia and you were
yeah.
like, "Oh, I like movies," so I thought I'd
Yeah.
bring up a movie.
The tight end. Yes, the deaf guy. What about him?
I just it was like, "Oh, why can't this guy play in the league?" Now he's getting a chance as a scab. It's like, "Oh, well, he's deaf." Like other than that, he was awesome. He was like so talented. He definitely deserved a roster spot when, like that's just something that
Before
bothered-
the scabs took
It's
over.
something that I thought was a plot hole that bothered me in the movie. That's it.
Gotcha.
That wasn't a plot hole. That was like the plot. He was
This is why I don't talk about self-will.
All right, it's to me. I'm between two. I need the Big Ten, and one is what you guys just said.
You gonna do it?
I don't know.
I mean, you have some limit. You have
Well, you
like
got
what
it, right?
10 choices in the Big Ten here.
I
so.
know. Well, no, it's a two horse race.
Yeah.
To be clear, for me right now,
Okay.
it's
So
a
that
two-horse race.
now you have even less of an excuse to keep thinking on it.
All
I'm
right.
enjoying this, by the way.
Is
I'll
this
take
anybody
as
else
much
in
time
Big
as you
Ten?
want.
I think everyone else is Big Ten.
Yeah. So you
All
can
right,
just
so
say
nobody
who
say
you're.
anything. I'm either
Why can't
going.
you just say the two?
I'm going to Madison, Wisconsin, or I'm going Iowa City, Iowa.
Those are probably the top two.
I think they're
but-
the top two left. I do.
I think that's so wrong.
Here, you want to flip a coin, Ed?
You think? Oh,
Heads, tails. You want to do it?
yeah, sure. I like this.
Well, which one is which?
He knows. Tails.
No, I don't know. Tails was Iowa, so we're going.
Tails
We're
was
going with
Iowa.
Iowa. We will go with Iowa.
All right, I'll throw in a dip.
All right. So I think
Dips for the dips for the fellas.
yeah for the boys.
For the
Then
boys.
I get the better one.
For the boys.
I think so. I think the black helmet's cooler than the white helmet.
Yeah.
Is everybody off with Big Ten?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe nobody took Maryland in the 5th round. That's such a sweet helmet. I wanted it gimmicky. That
Zero
plays.
symmetry.
Here's the thing.
I like it, but I like it for them, not for me, if that makes sense.
Yes,
like
does.
they
Totally,
have, they have
totally.
a lot of state pride in that. I think it's cool that they leaned into that, put it on their helmet, but I would never want my team to have a helmet that
The
busy.
the same passion you had when you took Febreze is alive and well with the Maryland analysis.
I mean, now you're trying to just you're spinning out of control so bad that you're
Oh, I'm
going back
taking anybody I
like
can
3
with me.
drafts. Like I know
Yeah.
you took Clemson 3rd. Like I know.
all right, whatever. I will bring everybody down with me.
So Iowa
That
or
is for sure.
Wisconsin, it's there's some things like synonymous, like when you like with times you think of like an object or something. Like when you think of 11 a.m. or noon
Yeah,
in the East
it's the
Coast.
Bielema Bowl.
Yeah, I just think of these helmets.
Well,
So
and
I
you
think
know
of
you're going to
Iowa.
get like a 19 to 13 game typically.
Mm-hmm.
Like those.
you
Like
didn't have to say Bielema, dude.
well, Bielema played for Iowa and coached at Wisconsin. But yeah, like I think it's a great helmet. I love it. Like their alternates when they go the all black. A little bit better, but I think in the bigger Hawkeye. But I think it's a classic. It's very, like you said, like Big Ten gray skies.
Yep.
It's a good one.
A lot of bad offense in that helmet. A lot of great defense. A lot of good tight end play. A lot of good offensive line play. I'm happy with it.
Yeah. Every once in a while, you talk yourself into one of their quarterbacks. Like, I can get him in the 4th round. Let's
Yeah.
make
Spencer
this-
Petras, dude. He's got a fucking hose, and he looks the part, and he stinks.
Stansy the Manzy.
Yes. All right, White Sox. Dave,
Their
you're
last
up.
fucking quarterback, he got drafted. Who was it? What was his name?
He was like
Bethard?
Ricky Stanzi,
No,
No, TJ Bethard, right?
no, it was after him too.
Drew Tate,
No, I'll think about it later.
Jake Christensen,
You're
Brad
up.
Banks.
You're up, Dave.
I need Pac-12. I'm gonna go Utah.
The Utes.
I like it. It wasn't the other one I was thinking of, but
It's fine. 24th pick. Needed Pac-12.
The Utes.
so does everyone
Yeah.
have Pac-12?
Yeah, well, let's wait. Let's
Yeah.
do honorable mentions. Why we,
Yeah, you're right.
We've been doing
All
100,
right.
100
Yeah.
plus of these.
You're right.
Let's keep an order. Utah, comment, Will, before you make your last pick.
I think it was a solid. I think that's a solid pick. I mean, played the game. He needed a Pac-12. If you look at just their helmet, it's not like a bad helmet. They got like
The
they
feathers.
got the little thing.
Yeah,
coming
nice
off
and
the-
clean. With
Yeah.
a little stripe down the middle.
They got a dream catcher on there
Utes?
too, right?
Yeah, I think that's
Is
a
that what
little,
that is?
I think that it's like a U
it's a
inside of a
little-
dream catcher.
Aren't Utes not a little set up for debate?
I don't think
Well,
anymore
you're saying
than,
it's problematic?
Is
than
it?
the Illini are.
Is that a tribe?
Yeah, it is. It is.
I have no idea.
But I think there are certain tribes, like the Seminoles, are very on board with Florida State being the Seminoles, and I think the
I think
Utes
it's because
are
they pay him like millions
big
upon
checks.
millions for it. Yeah.
Big checks go
Yeah.
a long
Yeah.
way. Just because
City
casino
Chiefs.
property tax free.
All right, Will, Mr. Irrelevant, the final draft pick, SEC.
Yeah, I'm down to a couple, and I think I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go Georgia. I was down to either the Florida Gators or
Yeah.
Georgia because I love the orange and blue, but I just think there's something about the G. Like, kids grow up wanting to play for the G.
Yeah.
They want to be a fucking Georgia Bulldog. Like, being a Bulldog, being a dog means something down there. And when you're young and growing up and you say, like me personally, growing up in Missouri, you see the G, you're like, oh, when you're young, before you know much, you're like, oh, are they related to the Packers? Because they kind of have the same
Yep.
G. But you just identify with that G. It's simple. They got the white face mask. Again, you got red helmet, white face mask. That makes it a huge contrast. It pops. And again, I think everybody grows up like wanting to be a dog. So I'm gonna go with Georgia Bulldogs.
That's what I thought Eddie would take for the SEC. He always talks about how much he loves that uniform.
I love Georgia.
Yeah.
I do. I was.
Dude, they're awesome.
I had a
they're
brief
good.
moment as a Georgia fan. I should have stuck with it now that they're so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good pick. I'll run through it, then we'll go over some honorable mentions, and we'll get out of here. Carl, LSU, Penn State, Clemson, Kansas, Oregon. Chief.
Jesus, what a D! You got first pick.
And went first, like
Yeah,
race to the podium to give me the number one pick.
Listen, don't make me get down the Febreze path here. All right?
You already tried that.
No. I like the LSU pick with
round.
conviction and with passion, and I'm like this. This is honestly, I'm like Tony Gwynn. I don't need to win a draft for like 3 years, and I'll still have the commanding lead on the draft board. I know what I'm doing here. I like LSU. That said, I am going to get flack people say
Your best valued pick was Oregon. Your fifth round pick was your best pick.
Okay, what round did you go in, Will?
Undrafted, brother.
Exactly. So some of the picks just
What does
don't
that
make
mean?
them out there,
I
right?
don't-
Like what
What
I'm
do you-
saying is like, okay, whatever. If I fucked up in the first round, I got late value.
Yeah, your Oregon pick is going to make it. He's going to last the longest in the league.
Chief, Texas, Ohio State, Tennessee, Pittsburgh, Washington. Eddie, Alabama, Florida State, UCLA, West Virginia, Iowa. White Sox, Dave, Michigan, Oklahoma, Ole Miss. North Carolina, Utah, Will, Miami, USC, TCU, Nebraska, Georgia. Before we just do honorable mentions, let's go around the table and say what's the biggest undrafted? What's the number one? I believe it's Florida.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think Florida is the number 26 man right now. Does anybody dispute another one that
The only other
Yeah,
one that I
I'll
think
take on the list.
could be debated, I love, and I like teams that have a unique color scheme. The Vatek helmet for me, I think, is the Enter Sandman at night. Those helmets come, I don't even know if it's maroon or orange. It sparkles somehow. I think that's a great helmet.
Vatek was on my board?
Yeah.
I like Cal, man.
Yeah, that was the other one I was down to.
I'm surprised no love for Cal.
Colorado was my other Pac-12.
Okay.
I love the Colorado helmet.
Okay, ASU?
If they had
That's the
stuck
one that
with
changed.
Yeah, if they stuck with the
Arizona didn't
Jake
pick?
Plummer. What?
Arizona State didn't get picked.
No.
Ooh, that might be the undrafted one right there.
No, they changed to like the spit fork or whatever.
Yeah.
The trident.
They
or
used to
whatever.
have like the devil.
The
It
Jake
was
Plummer
so cool.
one. Yeah, they were sweet.
20, 22.
They're another team that just has too many. Like, I don't know which one is which.
I also think we all shit on the Big 12, but I think like the black Texas Tech plays. Like
I don't
black
like that.
plays.
I love the Kansas State uniform in that helmet. Like,
Oh, really?
I think
Oh,
that's
that's
Bill
so Dan
Snyder.
No, it's so Dan Snyder or Bill Snyder.
I
So
love
lame.
Bill
I
Snyder.
think Kansas State. They still play on AstroTurf. Like that, I just feel like that program's
They-
stuck in like
Yeah,
1980.
yeah.
They've got like steel
They're
lockers.
still good.
Just fucking shit house.
They're
were
hard hat
facilities.
guys.
Will,
Yeah.
can you describe Manhattan, Kansas to us? Because I got to imagine it is just the most hodunk town ever.
Dude, I mean, it is like a little shithole. Like they call it the
The Big Apple. The Little Apple. Yeah.
Little Apple. It's just like, I mean, people would say, oh, what's out in Nebraska? Picture whatever's out in Nebraska and just put like a little metropolitan. They try for a second, but it's just absolutely nothing out there. There's nothing. Dude, I went to a
I was
football camp.
really surprised how small Lincoln was. We were just
Yeah,
there in
Lincoln
like
is
April.
pretty small.
I thought it was going to be more like, Madison-ish, but it was like much smaller from the 2 hours I was there.
Yeah. I mean, you were only there a couple hours?
Yeah, we had a dinner.
With, a
Yeah.
friend of the program who works at the University of Nebraska now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you not allowed to say who it is?
I don't know. I will tell you.
it's- I don't-
Garrett Classy. He used to be the AD here at Illinois, Chicago, and then he got like the associate AD job out there.
He's been out there like a year-ish, maybe?
No, longer than that.
Year and a half?
2 years, 2.5 years, 3.
That long already?
Yeah,
God damn.
yeah. So great
One
guy.
of the best dudes on the planet.
Great
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
All right. Will, thank you. It's always fun, my man.
Hey,
I,
this was a blast.
Well, hold on.
What- sorry.
What were you saying, Will?
I was just saying this was a blast. I always love doing these.
You're the man.
Carl,
See you
keep
soon.
your head up, brother. Keep
Oh,
your chin up.
no, Will, I appreciate it. Last time you came on, we had some good banner. I got some people say, "Oh man, Carl, what's your problem with Will?" Hopefully, I get some more feedback like that because I just like fucking with those people. I can't wait to see. Hopefully, I don't think I get a chance to see you for the Nebraska-Illinois game. I was going to try and figure something out, but in due time, my man.
You're coming to Notre Dame, Clemson, though, right?
Yeah. Well, I'll be out there. Clemson at Notre Dame.
Thank you, Will. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for listening. College football helmet draft. It was fun. We'll see everybody tomorrow.